Hey everyone, and welcome to another video here on the channel. Today's video is not a GTA Online video, but rather a video about the platform that I create content on, YouTube. As you guys know, I stream here a lot, almost every day in fact, and we have a great time whether it's playing GTA or messing around on other games. It's always a fun time. However, yesterday when I went to stream, I was met with more ass than you'd see on the front page of a porn site. For some stupid reason, they decided to change the live stream chat so that now the name that shows up is your YouTube handle instead of the display name. So for example, instead of Bob showing up in the chat, it's @Bob. Now in a perfect world, at best, this would be a pointless and shitty change. Because now everyone's name in the chat, when it's in the list, shows up as @so-and-so. And it looks like absolute shit. Just look at the screenshot I took from my stream yesterday. It's just everyone's name starts with the letter @ or just the symbol @. When I glance over at the chat now, instead of being able to recognize someone from the first letter of their name sometimes, now everyone starts off with the same @ symbol and it looks like slop. It makes everyone's name needlessly longer. It's just a horrible change. And that's the scenario in the best case, in a perfect world, assuming everyone's display name is the same as their handle. Most of the time, the handle will just have more numbers at the end of it. So instead of @Bob, it's @Bob32957, for example. When really, they only want their name to be Bob. That's the name they want to be shown in the chat. But now we have to have the @ symbol and then the needless numbers at the end of it too, which just creates chaos. But in the worst case scenario, people have an entirely different handle than their display name. So now even regular viewers of mine, who I remember by their name every time they come to the chat, have a completely different name out of nowhere, and I can only recognize them by their profile picture, which is even hard to do sometimes because of how small those are in the chat. Whose idea was this? Who actually thought this is going to be a good idea for a change to make to the platform? It has completely fucked up the live stream chat experience. YouTube lately has been making some very pointless changes that no one has asked for. Even before this, the whole Crown XP system where this giant purplish pink number shows up next to their name for the people who are the most active, I guess, who type the most in the chat. It's just way too massive in the chat. It sticks out way too much, the purple symbol. Luckily, I have a plugin installed that doesn't even show the crown, but there's just no way for me to turn that off, even if I don't want it, that I've seen. So it's just super annoying. And even most people that come into my chat are like, what is this purple crown next to my name? I don't want this. What is this? Or they'll just complain about it and I have to be like, yeah, it's just something I can't turn off. It's some change YouTube made. There are legitimately nice additions that could be made to YouTube chat. For example, the ability to gift memberships to someone that you specifically choose instead of having it to be random all the time. A feature that Twitch has had for years now. And something that my viewers and I have wanted for a while as well on YouTube ever since they added the ability to gift memberships. Or another one, if someone is a member of a specific channel, then live stream ads won't appear for them like they would for someone who isn't a member, which would give yet another incentive for people to become a member of that channel for live streaming purposes. These are the changes that we want, not chat crowns, or the even worse diabolical name change to display the handle instead of the display name. I mean, at this point, what the hell is even the point of a display name when it's not even the name that's on display? By name, it's lying to you. Just doesn't make any fucking sense. Stop ruining your website. Jesus. I should also mention the reason why I even have to use a plugin to begin with for YouTube chat. The reason I installed a plugin for the chat was not because of the crown thing, or even because of how the YouTube chat looks normally. That's not even something I have an issue with. It was because every single time I streamed, I would have this issue where after a certain amount of time, my chat in YouTube Studio tab would freeze and crash with the oops out of memory issue. And I would have to refresh the page and reopen chat back up every single time, which is super fucking annoying when I'm trying to stream and play the game at the same time. And that would happen multiple times a stream, and I just got sick of it. Over time, the YouTube tab would just eat up like 2, 3, 4 gigs of RAM, a clear memory leak issue, right? And even then, I don't really understand how it can be running out of memory considering I have 64 gigabytes of RAM, but I digress. But this problem only happens with YouTube streams, so it's clearly a problem with the website. And it's not even just me who's had this problem either, by the way. And it even happens when it's not me streaming, but when I'm watching other YouTube streamers too. So I just had to install a plugin that fixed that memory leak issue, and now it happens way less often. It still happens occasionally, but not nearly as often, not even close. But yeah, it's just another problem that's been happening for months with nothing ever being fixed about it. If there is one thing that just annoys the shit out of me, it's companies changing shit for no reason, instead of applying those resources to fix actual problems. And that most recent change, displaying the handle instead of the display name that completely ruined the chat, that just tipped me over the edge, and I want to rant about it a bit. Not only for myself, but for other creators out there who are also annoyed by this change. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.